stars. These after hours got me charged and open. Living for the night like it is golden. Yeah, I came to win, I'm never folding. I just wanna dance among the stars. These after hours got me charged and I just wanna dance among the stars. I just wanna dance among the stars. I just wanna dance among the stars. These after hours got me charged.
It's hot as fuck. There's some heat happening in this general vicinity. Hi,
It's hot out here, but
coming to you somewhat live from our front porch. You may hear a lawnmower in the background.
yeah, don't mind the lawnmower. It's gorgeous. Everybody's getting their lawn work done. Hi.
Trying to wait for a break in the lawnmowers, but then somebody hears the one lawnmower and they like, hey, I should totally come out and mow my lawn, and then somebody else mows their lawn, so you're gonna have to deal with it.
Welcome to our, I guess we're just doing an improv episode with no guests. We're just doing a decompression of the festival season.
We just came back from Shambhala.
I mean, everybody's making the super lovey, like, gushy posts, and I was like, man, I've got so much to say. Like, we've been to 7 festivals so far, and I figured it's just best if we just do an episode just, like, out on the front porch with the lovely, what?
He's got some shit on your face, don't worry. Don't mind me.
It's okay. I didn't hit the powder room before we started recording. Yeah, so and not only are we going to do the breakdown, the post-festival talk and whatever, just mumble, but we also wouldn't mind, like, letting everybody know what we did and what's to come in the fall and winter.
We got some
from the
shit.
Genesa Project.
We got some shit.
We got some shit.
Shit's lined up, yo.
Where do you want to start?
Oh, I don't know. Start with Inshallah, I guess.
Yeah,
Because I mean, the last episode that would have been released was at Freezer Burn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So to carry on from there, Inshallah was incredible. It was not a heat wave this year, which was super
crazy.
nice.
It was nice.
I think everything was perfect about it. There's a little bit of rain, a lot of wind.
It's welcome though. When that kind of shit happens, the rain is good.
Yeah. Thank you, Jay and Kylie and Dan and everybody involved in that festival. Like, we had so much fun playing. We had so much fun with all the amazing talent this year. Callie Scintilla and Tor and like I got to jump around on those like bungee stilts. That was fun.
There was so
Just
many
about
gopher
died.
holes. Like, I don't know how the hell you
yeah.
didn't like kill yourself.
That was a bad idea.
The whole time I was sitting back with Sarah, just being like, just wait. Just wait.
Just wait. Yeah, we recorded 2 podcasts there. Should we talk about each and every one that we did? Or I'm gonna do a preview at the end of this of all of the
That's the thing.
a little bit of video from each one.
Yeah.
We sat down with the cats from Joygasm. I don't know if you saw them around. They were at Astro Harvest. They were at Inshallah.
They had shirts.
Yeah, they had shirts.
Let's see the shirts.
They're doing cool things with I guess, what is that, like a tantric like
Sort of.
orgasm with
To
the
be
lack
fair,
of
we
touch.
haven't had a joygasm yet.
Yeah, we
'Cause
never.
they're from Edmonton, so we haven't
didn't
had
get
a
certified. We didn't go through the course.
No, not yet.
We also sat down with our good friends Cal and Sarah. Cal has a singer-songwriter project called Leo Glenn, and he sang a few songs on the podcast, which was actually came out pretty well in the recording.
Yeah.
I was happy about that.
I totally wasn't even there for that one. It's like I need to flail. I need to flock. Let's adventure. Get the hell out. You guys have fun.
Yeah, Alexander the Russian sat in as a co-host for that one. Astro Harvest.
Astral was so good.
Yeah.
It was so rainy, but we were so primed.
Oh yeah, I didn't mind at all.
Oh.
There's just one of those mornings like waking up, just taking your socks off.
Remember when somebody like gave us those like super purple lens glasses and we were looking at the sunset and like the super crazy like bright pinks in the sky?
Oh man, it's like you've never seen colors like that before. Oh man, it's like those tetrachroma glasses that give people that are colorblind the ability to see the colors they've never seen before. Remember that? That guy that like, he was like, is this purple? And then he started crying and he was like, this is what purple looks like.
No, you know what I'm thinking of? I'm thinking of like those crazy like diamond glasses that people handed us
Yeah.
at Shambhala. They make everything like kaleidoscopic and you just like completely lose all sense of your like depth perception.
Yeah.
Anyway,
cheers to the whole Astral Harvest team. Pretty sure you guys had the pinnacle year of what that whole project has ever been.
there was so much more art and like everything was just like, it just felt bigger this year.
Yeah.
It just felt way more extravagant. It felt like more of a collective project than just a festival, which was pretty cool.
Pretty sure that the festival sold out or got damn close. There was like seemingly like 4,000 people there. It was really, It was perfect though. The stages never felt too full. I mean, like main stage, like the Interstellar, that the dance floor is not restricted or like, it's not constricted in any way. Like
Yeah.
the bigger it gets, it's just a big open field. So
Yeah, and it sounds great everywhere, no matter what. So
Wakachan though, ski tour, you guys really succeeded in like piling so many people into that dance floor, into that stage, that it was almost like too many.
Yeah. Did you check out the manor? We checked out the manor like once.
Yeah, I think I got there twice. It was really sweet, but I never got to see it during the day.
Yeah. It was sloppy. Everything was just so sloppy because of the rain and stuff.
Put my keys there.
There you go.
Okay.
Papers flipping around.
Yeah, getting to play on the Interstellar twice was pretty special.
Pretty special.
That was really cool.
Yeah.
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 That stage this year.
Oh man.
My lord.
It's not until like us throwing events and like really like connecting with Bima and doing like Pagoda, Shambhala and stuff, like becoming more connected with the visual aspect of things, that I really appreciated the video mapping at the Interstellar this year. This shit was on fleek.
The more you work behind the scenes.
Don't let me say that ever again.
The more you work behind the scenes, the more you absolutely appreciate every single aspect of all these productions that you see, because you realize how much like blood, sweat, and tears goes into every single weekend.
Where's that crew from? Did we ever find out the visual?
I heard that the people that were doing the main stage, the Interstellar, were from Mexico.
Oh, we should find that out.
Yeah, we should.
Yeah.
One
Somebody Google that for us.
Anyway, we did a few podcasts there. We did. I don't know if you guys attended Astral and saw like the really cool geodesic dome that had the laser cut like wood panels and the really super epic lit up
There's
chill
like
space
a cube
inside.
in there,
Yeah,
like
with
an
like
LED
the LED cube.
thing.
That's the QMEC Productions crew. They were the ones who did Spectrum at Motion Ocean the previous year. Well, previous 3 years, I guess, 3 or 4.
Mm-hmm.
We sat down with them first. That was pretty sweet. We also snagged a couple guys from PK Sound, and we did one with Flavors, Jordan from Edmonton, who is crushing it right now.
Slaying it.
And probably like at the time, that was one of the like most fun conversations. We just like talked about everything from Game of Thrones to Robin
everything.
Williams, and just yeah, it was super fun.
Spoiler alert, I think there was spoilers in there.
Yeah, I think there was. I think we gave fair warning.
I'm pretty sure.
And then, I don't know if we need to talk about the Pirate Party too much, because I'm pretty sure we recorded all of our intros for all of our episodes directly after we got back from the Pirate Party for a lot of these podcasts that we've done. So we talked about the Pirate Party a lot. in those. Yeah, so we'll skip over that one.
Another spoiler alert, it was fucking cool.
Yeah, it's 8 hours from Calgary.
Closer than Base Coast.
Closer than Base Coast. It was the same weekend, so you kind of have to pick one or the other, but mad recommendations. Those guys are super dope.
So
and
cool.
We've got a couple episodes from there. We sat down with our buddy Shane from Portland, The Adaptive, and Edmonton loved Colton and Dana.
Mm-hmm. Doing the Renarnia project.
Yeah, well, we didn't really talk about Renarnia. We just talked about stuff that they're interested in.
That's true.
We talked about sound design. Like, yeah, we'll get to it. Motion Notion.
Yeah.
Wow. I'm pretty sure everybody is on board with the sentiment that Motion Notion was one of the best ever this year as well.
Yeah.
All 3 brand new stages. The main stage was this, like, what had to have been like a 9 million feet tall pyramid.
Yeah.
It was huge.
Well, I think that's a little bit of an exaggeration.
Was it?
I don't know.
You think?
I don't know. Depends on what you're on. Hey!
Special thanks goes out to Andrew O'Reilly and the Flowsidey crew for the breakfast in bed and waking us up in time for our morning set.
Yeah, we had to play at like 7:30 in the morning on the main stage. We're like, I don't know how to do this. We put ourselves to sleep at like midnight, which in itself was difficult because Martin Horger was slaying it at the time.
Yeah.
Didn't know how we could fucking leave that.
Yep.
But I mean, that was good. Like, comes and knocks on our trailer, like shows up with like Mr. Noodles and some other thing. What was it?
I can't remember
There
exactly.
was food.
But
He gave us breakfast
he brought
in
us
bed.
breakfast in bed. That was one of the coolest things somebody's done for us at a festival in a long time. So.
And then Raj shows up and just feeds us beers on stage at like 8 in the morning when we're still playing.
Yeah, he saw us in our lemur onesies while we were playing, promptly turned around and went and got his lemur onesie. And, yeah, that was a really, really good morning.
Yeah.
Except for the fact that the power to the whole stage cut halfway through our sets.
Jenny ran out of gas.
We didn't really get to play the set properly, but I'll play that one again.
Yeah,
we'll
we'll re-release it.
Yeah.
We'll release it.
We haven't released much in terms of our sets or music in a while.
We have been busy.
Yeah, it's on our list of things to do. We've got a ton of sets that we just have to make like minor little adjustments and edits to release them. So I think maybe we should do something like what Dub Virus does with his essential or
Natural Selection.
Natural Selection.
Highly recommended. Check them
Volume
out.
1 through 4. Yeah, if you guys want some incredible mixes to listen to, Dub Virus on his SoundCloud. I'm pretty sure they're all free download.
Slaying it.
Yeah. So yeah, Mono was nuts. I mean, sets like Future Primitive and Govinda. Long Walk was just absolutely tore it up as always. Who else? Fat Pat, your set was killer.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Whack It. I haven't seen Whack It in ages. He slow danced everyone out with a lap steel guitar.
Yeah, that was super cool, which we also saw again at Shambhala at the end of his set. It's
Yeah.
just like super Hawaiian-ish, like luau sounding, like...
It wasn't even during his set. It was during somebody else on the living room.
Well, yeah, that's true.
Yeah, they were just like, "Oh, my boy Whack It's gonna come up here and give you a
And
special
play some
treat."
shit.
Yeah, so that was pretty cool. What do we got next?
Oh, we did the
The
Nest.
Nest.
Yeah.
The Nest. Our set at the Nest. The Nest crew in general. Those guys, they brought this new project that they have, like the 360-degree video mapped geodesic dome. So the whole inside of the shell was just like one giant video mapped
Thing.
project, and it was amazing at night. It was so cool to see. I hope they work out some fans or something for next year. I mean, we had fans up on stage
Oh, it
while
was
we were playing.
hot.
The place got sweaty. Like, you could almost walk through like a permeable layer of sweat walking into that dome.
Raver gravy just hovering in the air.
Yeah, geodesic domes are tough. You gotta figure out really good ways to circulate the air, otherwise they get, they're just jerks.
You know what we should do? We should link the video, like the 360 video that they
Right.
did, like inside the dome, because you can just like move your camera around.
Yeah.
You can use like what is it, the Google Cardboard or whatever. Hook it
Yeah.
up to your phone because it splits it into two. How the hell does that work?
If you haven't heard of Google Cardboard, it's like, it's not just Google that makes it, but people are making these little cardboard sleeves that you can fold up and wear them like a pair of sunglasses that you can then slide your smartphone into, and then certain apps on the smartphone will split the image into two different focal points, like one for each eye, making it a virtual reality headset for
You can, like, look
$20.
around.
And this app that the Nest crew was using, they had a 360 camera, and it's a website called Vridio, and it's VR video, right? But
That's
Vridio.
That's dumb.
It's not dumb. Anyway, they have a cool little like 1 minute video that you can bring up, and if you throw your smartphone into this little cardboard headset and throw it in front of your face, you can click the button to turn the video, split it into two, and it's like it acts like a 360 video where you can kind of move the thing around and view in all
You
directions.
can order them for like $20
Yeah.
or something, can't you?
I already said that.
Yeah.
So anyway, like you put it on, and you can just stand in the middle of the room and start looking around, and you are positioned in like on stage, and you can kind of look around and view the dome from what it would look like to be there. So super cool. I really want to get a 360 camera now after seeing that. I
They're
think it
so
would be,
pricey.
I think they're like sub $400 now to get a cheap one.
Oh, that's not too bad.
Yeah.
That's not too bad.
So we'll link that in. I don't know. Are we doing a show note thing for this one?
Well, these are our
Yeah.
notes. Well,
Yeah,
it's
these
fine.
are our notes.
That's fine.
Motion Notion, we sat down with one of the guys from Flowsiety, Brett, and we talked about virtual reality because he has had an Oculus Rift developer's kit for some time now, and he just got the new one.
He bought
So-
into the Kickstarter.
The
or
Kickstarter,
something.
yeah. So we just talked about VR and what it's like to actually own one of the headsets. It's a pretty interesting podcast. We sat down with Scott, Paradigm Theorem, talked about like in depth about Bitcoin again, because there was kind of some new developments in the world of Bitcoin. So that one was super interesting.
Well, that and like music mastering and
Yeah,
sound and
his creative projects in whole. We sat down with the Binsky crew, Mark and Lucas,
which
from
was
Calgary.
fun.
Oh, that was
I was feeling
hilarious.
pretty tired going into that one. I was like, man, I don't know if I can do this. And then just talking with these guys, just like boom, energy.
Yeah. Oh, it was amazing. And then lastly, we sat down with Betty and Cora, which I'm sure everybody in this culture and scene knows. They're journalists from Vancouver. They kind of document the festival culture and festival scene. So.
I skipped out on that one too because my voice was just gone.
Yeah.
I think it was like already being lost for the Binsky one. I was just like, man, I gotta give my voice a break. I'm like,
Oh, look, the shade is finally encroaching enough that I can put my wine over here.
oh,
but
there you go. Yeah, mine's
being
like
in the
right in the sun. This is wrong. This is just wrong.
Yeah, and yeah. One last shout out goes out to the Flowsiety crew. Those guys worked so hard. The bus broke down on their way there. It broke down.
We
like,
luckily
on the way
ran
out.
into them on the road in.
Yeah, to just help them bring some
them
material.
carry a couple
in.
things in.
But the dodecahedron,
Flowdecahedron.
the Future Hive, whatever the name is that they're rolling with. I think it's the Future Hive. But that stage that they set up is just super badass, and they were very they were there all weekend maintaining like a whole production of their own during Motion Notion. So a lot of them do it kind of selflessly, like they don't get to enjoy the Motion Notion in whole because they're providing that.
Well, I mean, they might as well be another stage, just like the same way that Spectrum threw down, you
Yep.
know, the years that they were doing their Renegade thing. Like, they're definitely hands down. And, like, no offense to any of the other Renegade stages by any means. Y'all
no,
y'all slay it. But, I mean, like, when it comes to these guys, like, they put a lot of planning into their stage year fucking round.
Well, it's because they just have a solid team. So
Yeah.
Cheers.
Cheers. You gotta actually drink when you cheers.
Sorry, I suck at that.
There you go.
All right, moving on. Shambhala.
Shambhala. We were out there for 2 weeks. We went out to help build Pagoda. My second year, Tanner's first year.
Yep.
I cannot express how much joy and love I feel for the entire Pagoda family. Seriously, I can't.
I didn't think Shambhala could be better than all of the years before, but like that family and the way it feels like family and just the inner workings and the amazingness of that core crew, just I've never been to Shambhala like that before. It's never.
Yeah.
I mean, we got a taste of it last year, but this year it's just.
It's such an eclectic mix of like people who don't really fit into any other stage crew. Like
Yeah.
you know, when people work for the village, you could tell village people, you could tell living room people, you could tell
Grove.
amphitheater people in the Grove. When it comes to Pagoda, it's just
Fractal.
like, you know, people who don't really fit in anywhere else. We're all the misfits of the stage crew.
Yeah. We kind of had a really epic moment. We got to play the Pagoda pre-party on Wednesday, like the whole staff party for kind of the festival before music starts.
Opened up for Space Jesus.
Yeah, we got to play like 11 to 12 or whatever right before Space Jesus.
Which
and
was cool.
One of the most quality crowds. Just
Squee.
like best little party. It was.
Squee.
Yeah, I keep saying we could have gone home right then and there. It was probably it was that good.
Now you go home.
You go home. Go to bed. Our third person on this project, Russian Alexander, on the pod. He's our podcast producer, basically, audio engineer.
Yep.
We got him shoehorned in honeydicked.
Honeydicked him into the village.
The village crew this year, and
Carried
he
on.
just had a life-changing experience because it was his first year at Shambhala, and he got to see everything from the production and build standpoint before he'd ever even known what the festival looked like.
Which is cool.
Yeah.
Because I'll never forget our first Shambhala. Like, you have no idea what the lay of the land's like. You get in super early on the Wednesday because you're a keener.
Yeah.
You just want to see all the things. And
Keener.
you're trying to peek over top of the fences to look in at the pyramids and the fractal forest and trying to peek into Pagoda and stuff. You just have absolutely no idea. For it to be your first year and work on a stage crew and see everything going up inside, like, it's just got to be so different.
Yeah. It's good to have him out there, though. I mean,
Yep.
felt right.
Yep. Did.
Now you're in for it, Alex.
Now you're done.
You can never leave.
You're done. You're done, kid.
Cheers to Rise for being absolutely
For being Rise.
super generous and like just rolling with us all weekend and making sure we had our shit on point.
Yeah.
Guy's awesome.
That was awesome. He broke the hell out of his foot dancing the long walk short dock, which, I mean, if you're going to break your foot,
Yep.
might as well be there.
It's an accomplishment.
It is an accomplishment.
Achievement unlocked.
Achievement unlocked.
You want to talk about EPROM?
Yeah, I don't like, I'm hearing different accounts from different people.
Yeah. General consensus is that apparently somebody jumped up on stage and attacked EPROM during his set.
They bit his face.
Put him in a headlock and tore him down and just like started biting his
They
face.
chomped his face.
So shout out to EPROM for playing the rest of your set with a bloody face. That was, I mean, that's real
Sorry
dedication.
about your face,
Sorry
man.
about your face.
That's,
What else do I got written down here?
the projector map mountain.
Yeah, I don't know if everybody got to see it because I think 2 of the 3 nights it wasn't really working properly.
No, I think it was only the first night.
I think the 3rd night I didn't see it. When we were there for M-Machine, I looked over and it didn't seem to be working. But one of the things that we worked on the week before Shambhala was this epic like plaster like faux mountain on the right side of Pagoda that ended up getting projector mapped. And the way that Ben and Lee did it was they kind of like they took a picture of the mountain from in front of the lens of the projector so that they could project the picture of the mountain onto the mountain and then brighten it up and make it like really nice and illuminated at night. But then what they would do was they would take like a smudging effect and like kind of warp and push the curvature of each of the like
It would, like,
the points
ripple
of the
across.
mountain. Yeah, so like you could be standing there and you'd be like, oh cool, it's just like a really lit up mountain, and then all of a sudden it would start moving and like
I'd be like,
and
what?
then it would stop, and you just like
What?
I could imagine that people were just so confused all weekend. It was like, was that actually moving, or am I just like really losing it?
Spoiler alert, it was moving.
Yeah, spoiler alert. Pagoda people love to fuck with people. Yeah, that was super fun to work on, and
Yeah.
like, I can't.
I really
believe-
like everything that was just added over to the like right
To the
side
right
of Pagoda
side,
in
yeah.
general, because it really draws more attention to the fact that like, hey, there's super epic chill space over here. See, I called it. Another fucking lawnmower.
No, it's the same way.
Oh, it's the same guy?
He just had to have a break.
All right. Anyway,
Anyway.
Yeah, little Zen bridge that like draws your attention over all the new like mini pagodas and everything.
Yeah.
'Cause you just don't really know that there's stuff over there unless you make it over to venture over
There's
there.
something to be said for the absolute rarity in the fact that Shambhala is able to build new stuff on top of what they did last year every single year because they own the land and because they don't have to tear it down. It's every single year gets more and more intricate and like
Yeah.
Pagoda leveled up. That whole right side, the Zen Bridge, the new pond, all the new tree houses.
Mad shout outs to Robbie Campbell, DJ
Yeah.
Soup. Seriously.
Another cheers.
Mad cheers to you, man. You hold us all together with your calm collectiveness in times of mad stress. You just kind of sit there with this attitude like, well, fuck it, let's figure it out.
Yep, and Wallace and Logan and Cricket and everybody that just... Yeah.
How is there an ant on me?
I don't know. Get it off. Don't
Sorry.
put it on me.
Yeah, it's gone.
Yeah, I guess we can stop gushing about Pagoda.
Can we?
We're in love.
I don't know if I can.
We're lifers.
We're
here on
lifers.
in. Let's talk about David Avocado Wolf.
Yes. Again, all that we've heard so far is just hearsay, but
Yeah, he was
there
doing
was some trolls apparently.
a workshop, and we definitely planned to be there to add a little bit of roast to the fire.
It was
but-
at like 1:30 in the afternoon though.
Yeah.
We slept hard.
No, we were up getting shitty, falling over pizza on the on the beach the night before in my tuxedo. But yeah, I guess rumor has it he did get thoroughly roasted. For anybody that was wondering, he had some people that were there was a megaphone. There was just apparently the crowd was split half and half. There was half the crowd was just roasting David Avocado, and the other half of the crowd was pissed off
science
that-
bullies.
Yeah, people shouting like, "You're a science bully." It was apparently really interesting, and I wish I was there to see it.
Well, Yan Zombie was supposed to do an epic troll, and it was supposed to be filmed. So I don't know if that ever actually ended up happening.
If that happens and
Somebody
it's out
send
there,
it to us.
We will recirculate it. I thought that would have been really funny. Let's talk about Megan Pagoda
Yep.
and her friends that she brought.
So
from the
many people.
States.
She has like pagoda visuals written on the back of her trailer, like in decals on the back of her trailer, and her camped with us. Bunch of people walking by just being like, "Oh my God, she spelled pagoda wrong."
Yeah.
It's Pogoda is her
so
last name.
Story is she's a visual artist in the States, and she's pretty well traveled and famous for what she does. Her last name is actually Pagoda. It's spelled differently, but it's actually Pagoda. And I guess people down there were just like, "Hey, Megan, you should really check out this festival up in Canada because they actually have a stage called Pagoda, and it's like all video mapped, and you would be perfect there." So she gravitated. I don't know how was it last year or first year?
I think so.
Yeah, so she's been there the last couple of years helping out with the visual palette of the video mapping on the stage, and she brought a few friends this year. Well, she brought Nathan and Travis last year, right?
Yeah.
And this year Nathan made a return with his girl, and then Tovin and Nikki.
Yeah,
We had-
Tovin, who is Revolver.
Yeah, Revolver.
We found out.
Yeah, if you want to look up his stuff, he's actually got a cool little radio thing too. I've been listening. He does like sort of like a podcast. He'll play tunes and talk about the tunes.
Oh, sweet.
And I think he's got like 39 episodes or something. It's called Revolver Radio, and it's actually pretty
Nice.
sweet. So yeah,
Did not know
Tobin,
that.
keep that shit up. It's super dope.
Super dope.
Yeah, it's just they were part of the whole reason that we just like fell in love with our little common area and our camp family and pagoda family, and then like
Yeah, brand new fam.
I hope that it's
Fam was lit, yo.
I hope that they come back every year from then on. Look them up. Tovin is Revolver and Nikki is Nikki Genesis.
Yeah,
They-
she's a musician. They make music and shit together, which is pretty
Yeah.
cool.
Totally. And Nathan, what does he do? He's just like a crazy tech.
Nathan's just a nerd.
He's just like he's a maker.
He's a maker.
Right? Yeah.
He's a dreamer of dreams, a doer of does.
I wrote down a whole bunch of the sets that I really enjoyed this weekend, like my list of things
Gonna list them?
Yeah, do you want to list them?
You gonna list them? God, wait, I can't even read your
Okay,
writing
hold on.
half the
All right, all
time.
right. Mad shout out to Closey.
Oh, she slayed.
Holy,
she
you
totally slayed.
Probably had one of the most profound Grove sets I've ever seen, as well as Moontrix. Moontrix played at 7 p.m. that day, I think it was, and they had like 7, maybe more instruments. Like they had so many people, guest instrumentalists come up, and
They're just like circulating through their own.
yeah, it's like not only is their music dope, but to add like live harmonica and
Banjo,
guitar times 2 and bass
stand-up
guitar,
bass.
stand-up bass, banjo and saxophone, like what a freaking performance. those guys are on another level, and we really appreciate that. Like, I know you've got to be glowing after that set. That had to have been a highlight of your musical project. The M Machine and Haywire, it sucked that they were overlapping. I had to pull you away.
It was
to
terrible.
Go check out a bit
I
of Haywire.
shed physical tears as I was walking away.
I will throw some video of what I took on my phone from Haywire set, because we were lucky enough to get up right beside him and get some video of him actually
Crazy.
slaying the keyboard.
Shit.
Troy Boy played 2 sets.
Oh my
made
God, how magical was that?
Troy Boy and Long Walk Short Dock made us cry.
Yep.
Long Walk, you made me cry 3 times at the end of your set. Like, shout outs to people that had passed away, and like that updated version of Keep It Round, and then to finish it off with that beautiful Aphex Twin like piano piece. And at 6 a.m, watching the sun come up through the set, it was
Foggy.
emotional, and it was amazing.
It was foggy.
Other than that, like D-Funk,
Yep.
like our boy.
Quit slamming the table. You're getting some slam.
Sorry, I do the slam.
I know, you get excited.
D-Funk absolutely outdid almost every other set we saw in the
So
Fractal.
so proud of Logan.
I'm
Seriously,
really
man,
hoping
you're
that
killing
you
it.
please release that set.
He said he's gonna.
Oh, thank God. Please release that set. Rez.
Rez was cool.
I don't know if you guys have heard of or checked out Rez yet, but do that now, because like she's this young girl that has been recently picked up by Mousetrap, by Dead Mouse.
It's like heavy industrial house.
Yeah.
Like sexy, heavy, and
It's sexy and it's dark,
like,
but it's like
it's so good.
Yeah, and she had a prime slot on Saturday, I think, on the Pagoda, and yeah, we're blown away, super impressed. Melanade, of course, Nav, one of our Calgary boys, he got to play the Grove this year, and
Also
made
slayed.
damn fine work of it. As well as Truth, that was a pretty heavy set down there, 2 hours of Truth. Ill Gates at the Village,
Yep.
that was like, I was really appreciative of the fact that was like a very Ill Gates set, you know?
Yeah.
Super his style, like really set himself apart from a lot of the other, like as cool as a lot of the big drum and bass sets were, they all sounded exactly the same. I hate to say it, like I love drum and bass, but
That's what drum and bass heads go for, though.
yeah, there was like
there's
Andy
a sound.
C, the
You could say the
upbeats,
same thing about
Subfocus.
Psytrance.
Yeah, I wish that they kind of set themselves apart a little bit more with their sound, but it seems like they all kind of.
You could say the same about Psytrance.
Oh yeah, totally.
Yeah.
I guess I'm just not a drum and bass connoisseur as these
Connoisseur
as most
of the
people are.
beats.
Yeah, Emancipator was beautiful. Just mind blowing.
A little bit more space to move around during Emancipator this
Yeah,
year. I
well-
remember last year, like it was
No, it
like
wasn't last year. It was 2 years ago.
yeah, 2 years ago,
He
trying to
played-
walk through the Grove. You're like,
That was one of the first big sets, though, of the first year of the Grove. So it was like really, there was a huge novelty to the Grove. Everybody wanted to see it,
true.
and yeah.
Yeah.
So Shambhala absolutely blew our minds. I wanted to do the shout at like the gush post in this format rather than just writing it
Yeah.
on Facebook. 'Cause
Also, mad gush to Chase Doll of the Pagoda crew. You give so much of your heart and soul to the stage, so much that you are actually physically injured from doing so.
Yep.
You are great. Seriously. Give yourself some time to heal. Keep doing what you do, but you got to look out for yourself before you can keep caring for other people and putting smiles on other people's faces. It's super, super important.
Yeah.
That's what I have to tell this fucking guy all the time.
Yeah. Oh, I'm like gradually getting shadowed out.
Yeah, you are. Well,
All right.
let's wrap it up here.
Let's wrap it up. But I wanted to give an actual like special thanks to the people that helped make this podcast possible. Like Alex, he's fundamental, and the Russian, we couldn't do it without you.
Rudimentary.
And Austin, I mean, he's lent us his computer to do a lot of the rendering and stuff, because our computers that we have suck and they can't handle the rendering.
You will remember Austin from our first Bitcoin episode.
Yeah, and this is his little USB microphone, which makes things easy and handy for stuff like this. Also, like Sean Gravel, like our roommate, he's absolutely been like, we couldn't have done it without you. Like the projector downstairs that we've been using, and just chairs and cameras, and just putting up with our over creative bullshit half the time. And it's, yeah, I just want to give a special thanks to you for helping us make this happen, because it's
happening.
It's a big project. There's a lot of
is
pieces to
happening.
this puzzle, and not all of, like, we definitely don't have the whole thing self-sufficient right now. So
Yeah. We'll get there.
and to everybody that sponsored the GoFundMe, you
Seriously.
guys are fucking wonderful, and I'm so glad that we were able to record. We have 11 episodes to release from the festivals, and that was all
We have
because
a lot of content to go
Yeah.
through.
I remember during the GoFundMe, like, sponsorship and the pendants were part of the perks for donating. We're working on the pendants. We're just trying to redesign them. Once we have like the new design for the pendants, we're gonna probably make like 50 or 100 of them, and you guys are all gonna get your little swag items, and we're gonna redesign some merch, and then
Get some new shit, get some bandanas,
Yeah.
some t-shirts.
and we got some badass shows lined up for fall. We're gonna be doing Halloween, and we're gonna be doing New Year's Eve 2.0.
Gonna dial it back a little bit this year between, getting married and then going to festivals and doing the podcast and the DJing and all this stuff. And now we're coming back and we're moving. So, a couple episodes in the future, you're gonna see a new podcast studio in our new abode.
Totally, but we hope you guys are on board for the cool Halloween thing. We've got an artist that we're bringing in that we're also we're trying to hook up an Ableton workshop with as well the day of. So anybody that likes to produce music and wants to get a lesson from an epic.
From an epic. No shit on the floor this time.
And then New Year's is going to be big for us. It's going to be bigger than last year, so
Yep.
we're going to
There's
do
gonna
the
be
thing.
some shit.
And that's all we're doing.
That's all. No
That's
more
all we're
hints.
doing.
No more hints.
Other than we
That's
might be dragging the podcast and the battery out to Riley Park to do episodes like podcast in the park. I'd really like
Just
to do
until
one.
the sun goes away, really.
Yeah.
Just until it gets too chilly to do so.
I'd like to try and snag the Fozzie Fest guys right away so that we can talk about that whole thing that they've gone through this year, as well as hype up the pre-party that they're doing, and just talk about festival culture. And we got to hang with Sean and Daryl at Shambhala as well. I don't think I've ever festivaled with them outside of their own festival, so
Yep.
that was really fun.
Shout out.
But that's pretty much it. We got a half an hour there. I think that's probably
Yeah.
longer than I thought it was going to be.
You're getting
I know,
covered by
I'm
shade.
disappearing into the shadows.
Oh
I'm
no.
disappearing into the shadows. We'll roll out this episode on, I don't know, what do you want to pick for music?
Oh,
And then
man.
I'll just do like little snippet shots of all of the podcasts.
Let's
that
do
we
some Troy
recorded.
Boy.
Some Troy Boy?
Let's
Okay.
do some Troy Boy. Let's do the Dance Among the Stars.
Dance Among
I'm
the Stars?
super crushing on that song right now. Please don't judge me.
All right, we'll do that, and I'll just throw a bit of video in there to showcase what we've been up to and what over the next
A little bit of a
12 weeks is
nice
going to
little
come
video
out.
montage. Yeah, we got
Little video
lots of
montage.
epic GoPro footage just running around.
Yeah.
Rick and Morty, 100 years running around.
Anyway, we seriously love you guys.
Love you so much.
This project is so fun, and you guys make it so fun. and-
Prepare for epic content overload over the winter.
Genesa Project out.
Out.
I just wanna dance among the stars. These after hours got me charged, and I just wanna dance among the stars. I just wanna dance among the stars. I just wanna dance among the stars. These after hours got me charged.